Hello students, in my previous video we have discussed about concentration and two methods of calculating concentration. In this video I am going to discuss about three more methods of calculating concentration of a solution. So among those three methods, the first method is molarity. The first method is molarity. So molarity is equal to number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution and this volume of solution should be in liters or in dm cube. Okay, volume of solution should be in liters or in dm cube. So I can write it as number of moles of solute. Since it is solute, that is why I am writing over here suffix as 2. So N2 upon V in liters or in dm cube. Now what if the volume is in centimeter cube? Then this formula can be written as N2, number of moles of solute upon volume in centimeter cube or ml. Then in the numerator you have to multiply by 1000. So the formula will become N2, that is number of moles, into 1000 upon volume in centimeter cube or in milliliters. This can also be written as, now we know that number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. Okay, we know that number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. So here I can write given mass, that is W2, upon molar mass, that is M2, into 1 upon V, where V is in liter or in dm cube. And alternately, if I want to write it in this form, then this can be written as W2 upon M2 into 1000 upon V, where V will be in centimeter cube or it will be in ml, milliliters. Okay, now here in molarity, as you can see that in denominator we are writing volume of solution. Here we are relating it to volume, and since we are relating it to volume, therefore we can say that molarity depends on temperature. Another important thing, unit of molarity is moles per liter or moles per dm cube. Okay, moles per liter or moles per dm cube. Then moving ahead, the next way of calculating concentration is molality. So formula is number of moles of solute upon mass of solvent in kilograms. Mass of solvent in kilograms. Now this can also be written as N2, number of moles of solute. Since it is solute, therefore I am writing prefix over here as 2 upon mass of solvent. For solvent we write prefix as 1. So mass of solvent in kilograms. And if it would have been in grams, then we would have written it as number of moles of solute upon mass of solvent in grams. Then in numerator I have to multiply by 1000. So it will become N2 into 1000 upon W1 in grams. This can also be written as, when we expand N2, we know that N2 is equals to given mass upon molar mass. So here we'll write W2 upon M2 into 1 upon W1, where W1 is in kg. Or we can also write it as W2 upon M2 into 1000 upon W1, where W1 is in grams. Now since here in the denominator there is mass, so it does not change with temperature. So we can say that therefore molality is temperature independent. or does not depend upon temperature. Unit of molality is moles per kg, moles per kilogram. Now moving ahead with the third way of calculating concentration. So the third way of calculating concentration is mole fraction. Mole fraction, which is represented by X. For solute, we write mole fraction as X2, and for solvent, we write it as X1. So first, mole fraction of solute X2 will be equal to number of moles of solute upon number of moles of solvent plus number of moles of solute, and mole fraction of solvent will be equal to number of moles of solvent divided by number of moles of solvent plus number of moles of solute. And very important thing, remember that X2 plus X1 is always equal to 1. That is, mole fraction of solute plus mole fraction of solvent is always equal to 1. Question is, calculate mole fraction, molarity and molality of HNO3 in a solution containing 12% HNO3. Density of HNO3 is 1.038 grams per cm cube. Now over here they have given 12% HNO3 means 12 grams of HNO3 in 100 grams of solution. Therefore, I can say that mass of solute W2 is equals to 12 grams, while mass of solvent W1 will be equal to 100 minus 12, that is mass of solution minus mass of solute, which comes equal to 88 grams. Then I have to find molar mass of solute. Now over here molar mass is HNO3. So molar mass of HNO3, when we calculate, it comes equal to 63 grams per mole, while molar mass of solvent M1, here solvent is water and molar mass of water is 18 grams per mole. Now first thing what we'll do is we'll calculate number of moles of solute as well as number of moles of solvent. So N2 is equals to W2 upon M2, which is equal to W2 is 12 upon 63, and when I do this calculation it comes equal to 0.19. Similarly, I'll calculate N1. So N1 will be equal to W1 upon M1. W1 is 88 and M1 is 18. So when I do this calculation, the value comes equal to 4.88. So number of moles of solute is 0.19 and number of moles of solvent is 4.88. Now first thing that we'll calculate over here is mole fraction of HNO3. Mole fraction of HNO3, that is, we have to calculate X2 over here. So we know the formula, X2 is equals to N2 upon N1 plus N2. N2 is 0.19 upon 0.19 plus 4.88, which is equals to 0.19 upon 6.78, and when you do this calculation it will come equal to 0.028. So mole fraction of HNO3 is 0.028. Then next let us calculate molality. So formula is W2 upon M2 into, now since over here mass of solvent is in grams, therefore I am going to write 1000 upon W1, and this W1 is going to be in grams. Okay, now W2 upon M2 is already calculated, which is 0.19. So 0.19 upon W1, which is 88, and this value I am going to multiply by 1000. So when I multiply this value, I get answer equal to 2.159 moles per kg. And third thing, that is molarity. Now we know that for molarity, formula is number of moles of solute upon volume, but volume is not given. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the formula density is equals to mass upon volume. Therefore volume comes here, density is go over here, so we get volume is equals to mass upon density. Mass is 88, density is 1.038, and when I solve this, I get value equal to 84.77 cm3. So I get volume equal to 84.77 cm3. So now I can put this formula and I can solve. Therefore molarity is equals to number of moles. Over here we are having N2 equal to 0.19. So 0.19 upon V, volume is 84.77, but since it is in cm cube, that is why I'm going to multiply by 1000 over here. So when I solve this value, I get value equal to 2.241 moles per liter.